Hey guys, it's Joy Mazer. I want to do a little bit of gameplay on Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 with the expansion packs. And so here I am. I'm starting a sandbox, which is I like the sandbox because I like to build really sick roller coasters. I can build one really awesome. I can build a few of them pretty good. So I'm gonna start off with a few roller coasters that you may like or so. So let's see what one I can choose. Yeah, this one. Alright. So I'm gonna continue building my park. I'm gonna make like part 2 or part 3 of my good park. Make sure I build it correctly. And I'm actually relatively good at building park. I'm actually really good at building roller coasters. Just like I know physics. It's weird. So there you go. And my sister plays this game too, and she's only like 8, but she does kind of understand it. It's just she always makes one big hill and another hill. It's just one of those stupid rides. I keep trying to tell her you need a little bit more twist inside the rides. That's an exciting part of it. So here I'm going to bank it. Yeah, that's it. Let's start doing a quarter helix. Sometimes my roller coasters do fail, I got to admit. Sometimes they do. But what I do is just increase the chain lift speed and just increase the friction. Decrease friction, so it works easy as that. And so I don't know what I should add to it. Maybe a loop. So just keep building. So I come to a little dead end. So there I made a little loop. So now it's gonna come up, back up. We should do like a little photo shoot. It's not exactly like a corkscrew, really. It's more like a overbanked turn, kind of. Just gonna keep building. Anyway, I did get Black Ops for DS. It's actually pretty cool. You can see my other videos. It's nice. But I'm interested in building. I'm interested in a lot of games, honestly. Since I am a little bit smart, I can make good roller coasters. You just gotta know how to make them the correct way. Because this game actually is kind of based on the physics of the ride that makes people sick and gets the excitement rating. So it is, most of it's like true. There's a few parts of the ride that may get people sick. Like unexpected turns and stuff like that can get people sick. I want to save the surprises a little bit later, but what I usually do is I usually end the coaster because I'm already really done with the exciting parts. No, maybe not. I got a long path to go, so I'll do that. See that? It probably won't even make it up that. It's barely gonna make it over here. So that's really large. So of course it's not gonna make it. There's a little corkscrew, and also you can do a little twist. So you want to keep the momentum going by doing a few hills. So you can keep the force and the speed going. So you make sure it will make it. That's the kind of secret. It is to make roller coasters last. The more hills you build. But that you shouldn't. It's just this is not a boosted roller coaster, so it stinks. So there you go. I just had no idea doing that. And before we open it, let's do a little test. I can probably think it's probably not going to make all those loops and rides like that. It's just it doesn't seem fully possible, but I tried to build the best roller coasters. And so just to show y'all, I'm going to go ahead and sorry if the mic and the audio get mixed up. Sometimes it does happen. But what I do if the roller coaster fails, then I just lower the friction and just make chain speeds. If that doesn't help, then we need to roller coaster. So it makes a big dent. It makes it big turn. It makes it really it makes a big deal, of course. I'm surprised it's actually making it also. So you see it like that my first time and nothing else really to it. That was actually a pretty good roller coaster built in just a few minutes. So just to see how intense it is, I'm going to click on this. You can look at how high it is. The nausea rating is pretty high. See, that it can be reasonable because look at all those loops and unsaid movements. And it does have, most of the time I've really gotten the roller coasters less nausea rating, but I guess that one, this one, if you want it to be exciting and intense, and if you have really intense rides, then of course you're going to have a high nausea rating. No doubt. But see, that's actually a good roller coaster built. But I don't know about opening it up yet, because if I do, I don't want everybody vomiting all over the ride, so now I want to have my janitors clean it all up. So I can increase the ride by doing less loops and turns and stuff. That's what I could do, but I can lower the excitement rating. And so for another one, I'm going to build a roller coaster I don't like the most is this one. This one has very little turns and curves and doesn't get the highest excitement ratings, really. It only does if you make the roller coaster very, very long. But I'll give it my try. So here I'm going to keep building a few roller coasters. I'm going to try to advance my park to high levels, to high speeds. And I've done a few cheats. I know there's a cheat for this. You can do unlimited chain lift and speed and stuff like that. It's actually pretty awesome. And so you have to, and you can only make very few turns. I don't like when you can only do that. See, it's not really gonna get the excitement rating up. The only way to make things like this more exciting is if you do the most turns, and that's really pretty much all. Is just to make them the most turns. And I know this can probably get an excitement rating, I just don't know. And see, that'll be that's like the easiest plain coaster to ever make. Because all it is just twists and turns. And banking curves, and so that's pretty much the best I can do. Let's do the launch speed. You can do certain launch speeds. This one's a launch at 101.85 miles per hour, and a waiting time, and I can make, if I have changed somebody's name into, I think it's John Wardley, you can make the chain speed longer, or you can make the roller coaster with no height restrictions. So let's give it a try. Like going on this coaster. Probably think that before you go off this coaster, way too good. It ends in 2 seconds. So that was actually a pretty quick test. So that was, I knew there was going to be a very high nausea rating. But if you want to lower it down, you can change the launch speed. Launch speed kind of matters, because you have a big hill with the launch speed, so it's kind of like 200 miles an hour or so. So if you want to change it, I'm going to change it to 80 miles per hour. And you can see it doesn't boost as fast, and that can lower nausea rating easily. If you do roller coasters more complex, but slow, they won't get the highest nausea ratings. Like the one I did for this. This one is fast and it has really a lot of unsigned movements. So, see, you can see it decreased. So the nausea rating is only a medium, so that's not bad. And the excitement intensity rating high. Increasing too much intensity, that's not going to work. And my people are getting happy, and they want something to ride on, so I'm going to open these 2 parks. And build paths. So I have a lot of games I'm interested in too. I have Plants vs. Zombies and everything. I like Plants vs. Zombies, it's awesome. I may do that for my next video. And I do have Zoo Tycoon. I don't like... Zoo Tycoon is more like you're having animals and exhibits and stuff like that, and I'm not... I was interested into that, but I'm not anymore because you can't build awesome rides and stuff like this. You can't build really roller coasters in that game. You really can't. So you can see I just opened my park, and some people are going to try it out. So I'm close to advancing, and you might want to build more paths so people can ride more rides. And I was thinking about doing one of those stupid parks where I do unfinished tracks and like make them crash all over the place, but I really suck at doing that type of stuff. I did a monster truck one. That did not work out great, but I don't know, it's just I've seen parks like that sometimes, so it's a pretty nice. I like it. You can build stalls and everything. Well, this is Joy and Mazer done with this cool review on building a few roller coasters for you guys and giving you a little tips. So, bye.